Phoenix power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we glowed like a flower. They didn't know we had a Phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
Hello, 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 Phoenix Nation. Here we are. It's Lavender here, and I would like everyone to know that I will not sit next to no Saja Boy.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
People are not going to get that because it's not freaking Soldier Boy. It's Soja.
I know. It was funny, though, wasn't it?
It was amusing.
It was amusing, for sure.
Oh my God.
Everyone should know this about me. Unfortunately, I usually do not pronounce things correctly,
Chaos.
especially when I think I have the best idea ever.
Chaos.
I get to execution, and then my brain goes, hey, you know how you've seen this movie like 15 times already?
It all started when I was born.
You won't be able to pronounce it. Have fun, girl.
Nope. It's fine.
But it is great to be here, and I am ready to talk hyperfixation station.
Emotional, damn it!
It's true. And what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jade Phoenix. We are back with another episode of the Phoenix Gate podcast, now streaming on every single streaming network that you can find, even little ones that obviously I didn't even know existed.
Hell yeah!
We're also on every single social media platform, so you should be watching that as we are going to be releasing some really amazing content in the next coming couple of weeks. We are in the shadow period of New York City Comic-Con, people. We're going to get to Hyperfixation Station, but we are in 3-week countdown. It is the
yes.
3-week countdown to New York City Comic-Con, and I am ridiculously excited. Like, because everybody's like, oh, are you working New York City Comic-Con? Are you going? Like, yeah, we'll fucking be there all
Yes,
4
we
days.
will.
All 4 days.
I'm so excited.
Like, all 4 days. But here's the thing. I don't work New York City Comic-Con. We don't have a booth.
No.
We work. We will talk to you, we'll interview, and we'll do what we got to do the stuff for the socials. But this is my vacation con.
Yeah, New York Comic Con is like the equivalent of like, hey, remember why you love cons? We need to make sure that you have this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we love to work them. Don't get us wrong. I love to work them. I love working them with my lovely Jade here.
Yes.
But, you know, we sometimes need that one con where it's like we're allowed to be as feral as we need to be.
You what?
We do.
And just be like absolute menaces to society and let that energy out of our bodies. So, you know,
Yeah.
get back on business.
Yeah. On top of that, like, I'm really excited because we'll be debuting new cosplays.
I am so excited.
I've been working on this for months. I've been working on a couple of these ideas, the designs, and now I'm finally starting fabrication for a bunch of that, all of them.
All of them, yeah.
All of them. I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm debuting 3.
Fuck yeah.
3 new cosplays, if not possibly 4, if I end up scrapping the one repeat cosplay that I was gonna
Valid.
bring back for this year's Comic-Con. Who knows? I have not decided yet. My
Very
lineup
fair.
is pretty locked in for 3 out of the 4 days.
No, same here, because I have one that is very contingent on, will I have the time to style this wig?
Yeah.
But a big part for me is a lot of these may not be new to some of y'all that follow me individually on social, but it will be their con debuts. Like they haven't seen a con floor. They haven't seen a con day. It'll be their first time getting a full debut.
Yep.
So it'll be really fun to do. And then I have one specific one that is completely new that's going to debut, and first looks of it are all going to be from New York Comic Con.
Hell yeah.
And I'm very excited.
I am debating on also if I want to book a photographer.
I'm very tempted as well.
I am tempted for a minimum Friday.
For a minimum Friday, yes. I've been thinking about it and kind of like scouting. So if any of y'all still have some open spots, let a girl know.
Or if you haven't started filling your spots yet.
We'd love to book you. Like we've got an amazing duo cosplay going on Friday, and something tells me we're going to want to capture it.
Oh, no. I'm actually
More.
under orders that I need to capture this
Good.
cosplay.
Fucking good. So under duress, you
duress.
must book us for Friday.
Yeah.
No.
Basically. I wasn't ready for this, though.
She wasn't ready.
I'm not.
She
I'm-
wasn't ready.
Don't worry, I'm already on the hunt, girl. I'm already on the hunt.
I'm honest to God. I'm hoping that this cosplay is well received.
I think it will be.
I hope
Like,
so.
no doubt.
I hope so. because this is a labor of love. This is something that you and I have talked about
For a long time.
for a while.
Yeah.
About doing together, and I'm just like, when it comes to this.
And we're both such huge fans of the franchise. So I think for both of us too, like, look, I know mine is more simple, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to.
It's still unrecognizable.
It's still
as
going to be
fuck.
recognizable. But I mean, like, I know how hard you've been working on it, and I just need to see it shine just to be able to, like, see it because you deserve it, and it'll make me feel really good to see. And I think y'all are going to love it. I think there's no doubt in my mind.
It'll be great. I mean, and we're, so that's 3 weeks away. 2 weeks away is Moonlight Market.
Yes, the first Moonlight Market of the year.
Second.
Well, the second of the year, but the first in spooky season.
Yes, the only one in spooky season.
That's right. They don't have an October one.
No, this is October.
Oh my God, I keep thinking it's September now.
You are in. Wow, Lav, you're in almost the end of September.
I know. Who knows what day it is anymore?
Do you?
No.
Oh my God.
This is what the con crunch is doing to me, everyone. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is.
Oh my God.
Lord knows what month it is. But yes, the one that is in spooky season, that is October, not September.
Oh my God, woman. But yeah, no, we have Moonlight Market. It's a brand new spot. First time we're ever going there. It's the Suffolk County Farm. So definitely come out and see us. We will be there selling our goods, slinging our wares, doing tarot readings, doing rune readings with our girl Lux Hell's your daughter. So come out. It's gonna be a great time. I'm bringing back the pumpkin spice candles.
Yay!
I'm bringing them back, and I am debating on making maybe one more fall flavor because I do have a new scent that I've been wanting to use forever, and it's do you ever smell leaves from
Yes.
I have a replica.
No fucking way.
I have a replica of that, so I can make candles that smell exactly like that
Oh my God.
from Bath and Body.
That is literally like one of my favorite scents. I actually just bought the plug-in version because I
Yep.
love having it plugged in the fall.
Yes. So I've been debating on debuting that for like, a fall thing. Like, even though I didn't create that scent, it's that good that I was like, I'm going to fucking find a dupe.
Hell yeah.
So I found the dupe and I'm going to use it.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. So
And they're all spelled, so they're not the same.
no candle of mine is the
Exactly.
same as a Bath and Bodies, but the scent will be.
Exactly.
Actually, it might be a little stronger.
It'll be like, hey, your little fixing of Bath and Body, but you get to help a independent artist and
Yep.
an independent company.
Yeah.
And you get to have a little spell too.
Exactly.
Who doesn't love a little magic, especially in October?
You done goofed.
I love that. But, so, any other advertisements that I need to get out of the way before we get into...
Advertisements. I don't think so. I mean, besides New York Comic Con.
We don't really have anything going on for the rest of the month besides our show.
Exactly. Besides tuning in every week, you guys will get to see us at New York Comic Con. You'll get to see us at Moonlight Market. And then we'll be enjoying all of our fall activities,
Yeah.
which you guys will probably hear about while you're listening in October.
Yeah. Until I get up to Rhode Island Comic Con in November.
Fuck yeah, girl.
And New Orleans also in
Oh my
November.
God. You're going to have so much fun. Like, I
It's going to be great.
am jealous in the best way possible, and I'm living vicariously through you.
I mean, duh.
I mean, there's already that soul string, so technically I'm living vicariously through you anyway.
It happens. It's fine. We're good.
It's
We're
hot.
good.
It's sexy.
Yeah, buddy. But also stay tuned because our Scarlett will be joining us on a future episode. I'm not going to tell you which
Yay.
one, though, so that way you listen to the other
Exactly.
ones.
And we're very excited to have her back.
Yes.
I know we're speaking for the both of us there. Like,
yeah, for real. I can't
cannot wait. And spooky season is Scarlett's specialty. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
the perfect time to get to hear her voice again on the cast.
Exactly. So our Scarlett will be making her glorious return to the Phoenix Gate. And it'll most likely be October.
Yeah,
I'm just not going to tell you when.
exactly. You guys need to listen to find out.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
You actually have to pay attention.
Crazy, wild, insane.
Insane concept. But, Lav, since you kicked us off and you kicked us off with that little Easter egg, what are we talking about today?
KPop Demon Hunters.
Oh my God, dude. Like, yo,
fucking love it.
the way
Fucking
that
love
this
it.
fucking movie has a chokehold on me.
Okay, because you saw it first, and I
did
not get the opportunity to see it yet. Everybody was raving about it. And not that I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it obviously was and is,
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, I'm in no rush. And then when I finally saw it, I was like, fuck me, I should have watched this a month ago.
Yeah. That's actually kind of how it started with me. So my friend Rizuki is huge K-pop stan. Like, she's so into K-pop, and so is a couple other friends of mine. And I never understood why, because I've never listened to K-pop.
Yeah, like,
It's just not really my thing,
no, it totally makes sense.
and it's still not my thing. Don't get me wrong. I tried listening to a couple of the other bands that, you know, like that influenced or that the actual people that are in the movie are from. And I enjoyed it. But this is not something that I'm going to stand there and listen to. Like, that's not what I'm going to immediately turn my Spotify on to.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
I'm not. Again, it's not because it's bad. It's just not for me.
Exactly. And I feel like everyone has a specific genre. Like, that's how I feel about country, where I'm like, you know what? I can appreciate some country songs. I can appreciate some country artists, but it's not like my genre. So I can't get like overly involved in it.
Well, a couple of my friends have said that I actually just need that gateway K-pop.
Valid.
That, like, so KPop Demon Hunters is based on a fictional band called Huntrix, and also the Saja Boys. And these two K-pop bands go at it for, you know, if you haven't seen the movie by now, guess what? Spoilers, motherfuckers. This entire episode is going to be nothing but spoilers. Now that gave me enough to be interested into checking out the genre. It's just I haven't found the one that's gonna hook me in yet.
No, it makes sense.
And a couple of my friends have said to me, like, you will.
It'll happen.
It just depends because a couple of them keep saying that I should listen to baby metal.
Oh my God, I love baby metal. I saw them live this summer. It was so cool.
And they're saying that that's basically like metal K-pop.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right. So they keep saying like that's probably what's going to be the one that drags you in. Now here's my thing, and you know this, Lav. What do I do when people tell me, oh, you're going to love this?
You don't even want to look at it.
There you go. Because I get so just...
Oh,
No, I don't. And everybody's like, why? I'm like, because then if I hate it, you're going to hate me.
Right. And I feel like sometimes when there's that pressure of
I
like
can't.
this person is like so convinced I'm going to love it, and then I absolutely hate it. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Lie?
You're lying!
You know, like I'd feel like a bitch being like, oh, you cared so much about this thing, you thought I would care about it, and it sucks.
Thank you.
So I totally get where you're coming from.
Bella, where the hell have you been, Loka?
I mean, i.e. that.
Exactly.
I can't. Like, listen. Did I read the books when they first came out when I was I think, when did they come out? 20 years ago?
Yeah, because it's the 20th anniversary this year, and I have my new special anniversary copies coming, and
Oh
I'm
my-
so excited. It's going to be full reread when those copies get here.
Anyways. So, I was in my 20s when this shit came out. I did read them because vampires. I read everything vampires.
Exactly, and everybody was. Like, let's be real.
And like to this day, I still make fun of the fact that if Tinkerbell and Dracula had a baby, it would be Edward Cullen.
I love the theory that they're possibly fairies, but that's a whole
nother
episode.
That's a whole other episode. This is not the hyperfixation that we are talking about.
Exactly. Different one.
But that's what I kind of mean. Like, because I was encouraged to read the books by other friends of mine that, you know I'm into vampire stuff. And I did not hate them, but I did not like them. Like, these are not something that I would reread after the first time.
Valid.
I have since, only because I get bored and I need brain rot shit.
No,
So,
I get it. I totally get it.
Like, Twilight is my brain rot shit, and K-pop Demon Hunters has literally become my brain rot movie.
fuck yes.
Like, so this movie had already been out, I would say, for about maybe 3 weeks to a month when I finally watched
and
it.
I saw it a month after you, so I was
Yeah.
like 2 months behind this bandwagon.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy it has not died down yet, and that y'all will scream with me about it.
This movie, it was it's an urban fantasy film. Obviously, it's also a musical. And it was directed by Maggie Kang and Chris Appelhans from a screenplay that they co-wrote with Danya Jimenez and Hannah McMeechan, based on a story conceived by Maggie Kang. So, like, there's 4 people that had hands in this. which is awesome.
And I love that the majority of them are women.
And Sony is the ones that produced this. And
Yes.
we love Sony because Sony is known for great animated films such as like Cross the Spider-Verse.
Exactly.
You know, and Sony actually puts out quality shit.
They really do. And they really take the time to truly like get to know the animation style and the styles that'll fit their stories most appropriately.
Agreed.
I think that's what's so cool about what Sony does, what DreamWorks even does. Like they'll vary their animation style based on the actual like vibe of the movie they're putting out.
Yes.
Which I think is like cool as shit.
Oh, for real, for real. And it's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Which automatically when people were telling me it was on Netflix, that's where my like hesitation came in. Because whenever I hear it's like a straight to streaming movie, kind of similar to straight to DVD, I'm a little like, I don't know.
Fair assessment. But here's the thing with Netflix movies that I've been noticing is they're fucking fire. Most of them are fucking fire.
I haven't watched a lot of them. I've watched all of the series. Like I love Netflix series television.
Fair.
But I think the few of them that I've seen I didn't like. So then it almost put me off to trying new ones when they came out. So when everyone was talking about K-pop, that's why I was like, oh, I'm in no rush to watch this because it'll probably just be okay.
That's fair. Listen, Netflix actually started the whole straight to where they were producing their own movies. And they did it with the first movie that ever came out on Netflix for Netflix, which was Bright.
Yes, that's
starring
right.
Will Smith. And it had to do with, the ethereal, the fairies and all that stuff being now out in the open. And they were, working and integrating themselves into the way that humans are. And it was a great fucking concept. Great movie. I loved it. I always wanted a sequel. They never did it.
I just love that Bastille has an original song in that movie.
There you go.
I'm a huge Bastille fan, so I was so about it.
So the track record for Netflix movies, I would say, this is my personal opinion. Don't kill me. You can try. I
You'll
would say
fail.
that 70% of the straight to Netflix movies that are produced for Netflix are good.
I would agree with that. Like, I wouldn't necessarily argue that at all. I think it's almost like the bias of being like, oh, it's going straight to streaming. Why didn't it go to a movie theater?
Well, I think that was because when we were kids, we had the straight to DVD or straight to video movies from Disney. And they were never as good as the original Disney movies.
Never. So I think I almost have that preconceived bias when something just goes straight to streaming.
But everything's streaming now.
Exactly. So it's almost like I have to rewire my brain. And I feel like this movie specifically rewired that for me.
Or it rewired a few things.
Yeah.
It definitely has rewired a few things because, like, I originally thought that I was going to hate the animation style because it was very reminiscent of Red.
Yes.
Which I love that fucking Disney movie. Red is one of my favorite Disney movies to come out in a long time.
Yeah, Turning Red is amazing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you, Turning Red. See, you messed up the one. I messed up.
Exactly.
Yay.
Yay.
And this
Two for
is,
two.
This is why we do these things. But this was released June 20th of 2025. We are now in September. We are actually almost exactly 3 months since this has been released. And it had a budget of only $100 million.
Yep.
To date, it has grossed $19.2 million in the box office alone. That's not counting Netflix.
No.
It is the most watched movie ever on Netflix. Like, what?
It's so like insane because even talking about like Netflix releases, right? This movie was so good. It was so popular on Netflix. They released it in movie theaters.
Yep.
And they ran it for like a few weeks and people were going. Like you could go to sing-along
was
versions.
selling out.
They were selling out screenings. And I think it is a big testament to like, this is, as animation fans, this is what we want.
Yeah.
We want original, new content that has heart, it has love, it has light, but it also talks about real, true to life things.
Oh my God. And I love the fact that they went out of their way. It had the film was reported to be in production with Sony in March of 2021
Oh, wow.
with a full team attached to it. And it was animated by Sony Pictures Imageworks, which we stand. We love that
them.
company. And was stylistically influenced by concert lighting. So that means these are people that went to these concerts, saw how these things are done. Editorial photography, which means they actually dealt with photographers, got their opinions. how they would get certain angles and views and all that fucking shit. And music videos. Like old school style music videos, the way that we used to actually watch them on MTV.
Which is wild to think about.
VH1. You know, the Fuel channel, all
Yeah.
those fucking old channels that we don't have anymore.
That have all disappeared into the ether.
Because nobody puts out anime. Nobody puts out music videos anymore. And if they do, it goes straight to YouTube.
Yeah, it goes right on YouTube. It doesn't really have a premiere anymore.
No, and the premiere used to be the big thing that we used to get ready for.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll say this about hearing that, especially because we're talking about baby metal, right? I feel like that's what's so interesting about the film as well, because it really honors a lot of these tried and true K-pop traditions,
Yeah.
so to call them. Especially if you see like a K-pop group like Baby Metal. Like I went to go see Baby Metal. It's all about the storytelling for them.
Yeah.
Everything that they do on a stage and everything they do in a music video all has an underlying story. They all play their own characters within these underlying stories.
Same thing with Ice Nine Kills.
And it's so cool. And to know that they literally were sitting there watching these K-pop bands and going, oh, okay, like, because it's its own style.
It is.
So to
It
see them
really
really
is.
respect it and emulate it was really cool.
They also used, obviously, anime influence.
Yep.
Heavily.
Yeah.
And Korean dramas, which have gotten super popular. Like,
Okay,
I
they're
can't
amazing.
speak Korean at all, and I'm actually very tempted to watch a K-drama.
Do it.
My boy, one of the people I grew up with, this guy, Gene. Gene is, I literally have known him since kindergarten. And Gene lives in Korea right now with his wife. And we talk on, when we can through Facebook Messenger and stuff like that, because obviously it's hard to talk.
Yeah.
And he actually said to me, he's like, Jade, I think you would love these fucking shows. I'm like, why? He goes, because they're so, he's like, you ever watch a telenovela? I go, of course I have. Gah! And he's just like, think about that, but Korean. I'm
And
like, what? He goes, it's a telenovela, but Korean. And it also, sometimes you get like the historical ones where they're wearing the full regalia. And it's absolutely,
yes.
the cinematography, he says, on some of these are so fucking beautiful. He's like, language barrier, there's always subtitles.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'm like, ooh.
And a lot of the ones on Netflix have dubbed versions.
Yeah.
So,
which
like,
is kind of interesting to watch.
exactly. Because I always think it's funny because they try so hard to make it like match up with how they're talking, and it never does.
No, it doesn't.
Never does.
It never does. That's okay though. I don't mind. I don't mind subtitles because I actually prefer listening into the native language and reading the subtitles because it also helps me learn the language.
That's totally fair.
Now, K-pop Demon Hunters, like I said, this is like a gateway drug for me when it comes to, I think I finally watched it, I would say July.
Yes, because it was before we did one of our first events for Kelowna.
Yes. And was it Lux that was screaming at me that I need to watch it? Or
You guys had already watched it at that point, and you and Lux were both yelling at me to watch it because you were like, you would love Zoey. You must watch this.
And there is no, hands down, everyone, it has actually been confirmed by the voice actress herself. I'm Mira. The voice actress herself literally turned around and told me when I met her at Anime NYC, if I did not cosplay Mira, the next time I see her, she would be angry.
Her soul would hurt. Oh, wait a minute.
She would be so mad at me.
But does that mean she'll be so mad at us at NYCC?
Maybe. I gotta see what day. I gotta see what day we're seeing her because I might actually switch up a cosplay because of that then.
Valid, because I've been thinking of trying to throw Zoey together.
There's also the other reason why I don't want to do it is because I know there's gonna be so many fucking Demon Slayer, yes, Demon Slayer, but I mean K-pop Demon Hunters fucking cosplays at fucking NYCC, and I do not want to be one of the crowd.
No, I get it, but also like, do it for her.
Maybe. So this movie came out June 20th of 2025, and then a sing-along version of the film received a 2-day limited theatrical release from August 23rd to 24th.
Yep.
The film has drawn acclaim for its animation, the visual style, voice acting, writing, music, and was named a cultural phenomenon by several publications, including this podcast. Because I was like, oh, it's just another cartoon movie. I'm probably going to enjoy it, but it's not going to be something. Oh, no. I watched that movie. Fucking chokehold.
It's like,
all
wait,
of a sudden,
I
I was like, I need to cosplay these characters. On top of needing to cosplay these characters, I need to figure out everything I can I wanted to learn the lore about all the fucking demons that they're fighting.
I think that's one of the coolest things about the story is because it also takes a lot of cultural aspects
Oh, it does.
in while they're telling the story of Hot Lady Demon Hunters.
Yes. It's the most watched original title in Netflix history with over 266 million views. And its sing-along theatrical release was both the widest for a Netflix film and the first to top the box office in the United States. And it actually surpassed Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, which came out in 2022.
I am not surprised. But also, I have controversial feelings about Ryan Johnson.
That's fine. So do I. The film's soundtrack has also saw significant success, reaching #1 and top 10 positions on multiple music and streaming charts, as well as becoming the first film soundtrack on the Billboard Hot 100 to have 4 of its songs in the top 10, and a sequel is already in development.
I am so excited for this sequel. Like, I cannot wait. And I know it's going to take like another like handful of years, but take the time.
I'm willing to wait.
Make it gorgeous. Do everything you need to do.
I am willing to wait for the quality that was
Exactly.
this movie.
I will be right there. As I could be 85 and I will be right there when the sequel comes
And
out.
singing along.
Exactly. From my wheelchair.
We're
In the
going
old-
up.
In the old person's home in
Like-
my rocking chair.
And then the freaking nurse comes in like, calm down, Miss Lavender, calm down. No, my show is on.
Have you ever seen, like, there's actually somebody on TikTok that does that where she's like,
She's fucking hysterical.
oh, yeah, she's hilarious.
She's like, to the window,
Oh,
to the wall.
And I'm like, correct. This is exactly what we're all going to be like as old people. And at least someone
millennials?
is willing to call us out on it.
The millennials in the fucking nursing homes are going to be fucking hysterical, bro.
We're going to be fucking like absolute menaces. And you know what? If I'm going to get old, I'd rather be a menace.
If I get to that age where I have to be in a home, I'm going to be a menace.
Exactly.
If I manage to survive, and who knows nowadays, who the fuck knows?
Crazy world.
Which is why another reason why I love this movie, because it literally just gives me a small, it just brings me joy.
Right? It's like a shot of serotonin.
It is the biggest dopamine that I have right now.
It really goes in and says, you know what? We know the world is chaotic, but here you can be loved and cherished for who you are. Ding!
So do we want to give them the plot, or do we want to just like keep talking about how much we love the movie?
I think we can give them the plot. I think that's fair for some of y'all who haven't seen it.
Which means you should. So basically, demons have always preyed on humans, and they feeded their souls to their ruler, Guima. Eventually, 3 women actually came out of the darkness and formed a trio of demon hunters. And they created what was known as the first Honmun. And this is a magical barrier that actually keeps the demons away from the human world. And the ultimate goal always was for these trios of demon hunters to form the golden Honmun, which would lock the demons away for eternity. They would never be able to want to come back and be part of the human world again. They could never feed on souls. So there were generations of these groups until the present day, which is what we have in this movie, Huntrix. And these are comprised of Rumi, Mira, and Zoey. And they are the latest trio that are under the guidance of Celine, who is the previous trio's leader, who also raised Rumi because her mother was part of that trio and she unfortunately passed away. We don't know how. That's actually never really covered on how Rumi's mom met her dad and, you know, any of that. Nothing is covered, and I'm hoping they cover that in part 2.
I think they should, especially with how they closed out part 1. I feel like it would be appropriate, and especially for all my fellow stans out there who have theories and want certain characters to return. I think it could be a really interesting play into what this new version of the barrier is going to be.
Yes, because I think they did basically so the story is, and again, spoilers, but if you haven't seen it by now, too bad. Rumi actually happens to be half demon.
Yes.
And this is why I want that backstory. I want to know how a demon hunter fell in love with a demon enough to make a baby.
Exactly.
Like, I need to know. And I need to know what happened to them. Like, did Guima call her dad back to the underworld and he's still there? Did her mom get sacrificed to save her in like a Harry Potter situation?
Right.
Like, what the fuck happened that forced her to be raised by her mom's friend Celine?
Or like, do we see them both being killed, quote unquote, because
Yeah.
they broke the rules?
Yeah.
Whether it's by Guima or some
even
other
by the Demon
force or by the
Hunters.
Demon Hunters. So I think like that's what's really cool because, well, I would like to believe that Celine, while she has trouble accepting Rumi, wouldn't have been involved because it was one of her best friends.
Yeah.
But I do think that they leave enough gray area so that you can kind of guess and take theories. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about the movie is all of the theories
Oh my
around
God,
the
it's
different
so good.
characters and their involvements with the demons.
Because here's the other thing. If Celine is still alive, where's the third?
Exactly.
Where's
Where
the
is
third,
she?
Where's the third member of their trio?
We don't see her at all.
No. We don't even know what her name is.
Exactly.
Hell,
all we know
I don't
is
even
Celine
think we
and
know
her mom.
Yeah, and I don't even think we know Rumi's mom's name.
No, not that I can
It's
remember.
never mentioned.
And y'all can feel free to correct us, but I'm pretty sure they never bring her name up.
Considering how many times I've actually watched this movie, no. And we definitely never hear her dad's name.
No,
either.
of course not.
All we know is that he was a demon. That's all we know. Now, because of this, Rumi has demons are identified by having patterns
Yes.
on their skin that look like tiger stripes. And these patterns started to show up on her when she was very young, but they were in very limited areas. As she's grown older, they started to go all over her body. And because of that, it's now growing up her neck and therefore affecting her voice. And she is starting to get to a point where she can no longer sing.
Yeah.
She can no longer sing. She cannot do the golden honeymoon. And her voice is the most powerful voice that any hunter has had since the first set of hunters that actually appeared. And that is actually, I'm pretty sure, said in the show, in the movie. Now, this now is the introduction of Jinu, who is a former human who decided to become a demon because he wanted selfish things.
Yeah.
And he says, okay, you know what? The best way to fight fire is with fire. And he forms, along with 4 other demons, a boy band
Yes.
to fight Rumi's girl band.
Got my soda pop.
My little soda pop. So, you have Huntrix, obviously made up
Yes.
of Rumi, Mira, and
And Zoey.
And Zoey, thank you. And then you have Jinu's Saja Boys, who are coming to steal the fans, weaken the honeymoon so more demons can get out and feed souls and all this fucking shit.
I also just love that analogy just because when you think about like boy bands and girl bands, and even if you're not even thinking about like K-pop bands specifically,
Yeah.
but like, you know, the different like whatchamacall rivalries between these bands, like from
Yeah.
the UK, it was like One Direction and Fifth Harmony was the one in the US. I'm trying to remember the name of the one that opened in the UK. But it was like all of the different bands, even if they weren't meant to be pitted against each other, were constantly pitted against each other. It'd be like the
Battle
boy
of the
band, the girl
bands.
band, battle of the bands. And it was one of those things where it was just like, I thought that was so funny about the movie that was like one of the primary little pieces is like, oh, we're going to like fight for our fans' love and our fans will choose who they love more. And I'm like, oh my God, this literally sounds like when I used to be on One Direction Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. So the other thing about this is Jinu is also now 400 years old.
Yes.
And he had a beautiful voice in life. And it is even stated in the film by Guima that he allowed him to keep that voice. And he could just as easily take it away. Now, the thing that everybody doesn't realize is Guima being like, you know, the king of the demons, lord of the demons or whatever. He's in charge.
Yeah. He essentially has them enslaved.
Like he has every single one of them enslaved. And it turns out that like we're finding out that people become demons, that these are former human beings that decided to become demons. And that kind of adds a little layer of, okay, that's really fucking sad that these people had to be driven to that point. So, and it actually kind of plays into the whole Rumi being half and half because she's not controlled by Guima. He has no actual fucking hold on her at all.
Yeah.
At all. And the only way that he even starts to is because of Jinu.
Yeah, exactly. And what I think is, and I remembered it was Little Mix that was in the UK. That was the girl band.
Okay.
But I think what's really interesting about that little piece in the movie too is like a lot of people have made a lot of theories about Mira's brother.
Yeah.
About Mira's brother being turned into a demon one way or another, because we see him in the photographs, but nowhere else. He's never reintroduced. He's never, I think he even starts fading from some of the photographs. Like he's not in all the photographs in the montage.
I don't think so. Also, like, there's also the fact that she's excommunicated from her
family. Yep.
Which, again, I need that backstory. I want Zoe's backstory. They give us just enough to keep us hungry, and then I'm just like, please, sir, I need some more.
I want some more, sir.
I need it. Give it to me.
But that has been one of my favorite theories, is seeing how people are connecting the idea of Mira's brother possibly being specifically one of the Saja Boys.
No, that was actually debunked.
Oh, I'm sure. But it was just so fun seeing people trying to put those puzzle pieces together.
I mean, there's a very good chance that, like, you know, the reason why Mira is such a rebel is because of her brother.
Exactly.
Like, we don't know. There's a reason why Zoe left the United States to move to Korea. We don't know. We need to know, Netflix. We need to know, Sony Pictures. Give me more.
Give it to me.
I need it.
You're a monster.
Keep it. But so basically the story continues and it follows along with the girls. Now, Rumi has never told Zoe and Mira about her patterns. So they had no idea. And she's a fucking workaholic, Rumi. Like, let's call a spade here. Rumi is worse than you.
Yeah.
Like, worse than you. Like, they literally just finished their world tour and she's already like, yeah, we're gonna go start again. Doesn't even give them a chance to really fucking relax. It's like,
or rest.
No, I no. Like, I hate that shit because sometimes I worry that I'm becoming like that when it comes to the gate. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not that bad.
No, exactly. It's like, we could be worse.
I could be so much fucking worse as the fucking queen and CEO. I could. I choose not to. Always remember that, motherfuckers.
God damn.
I could do it. I'm not going to, but I could. So they end up releasing their brand new single, Golden, which that song has me in a fucking chokehold, bro. Like, I listen to that on repeat. Like, I play it when we're at conventions on our speakers so that people can come in and dance to it. Like, between that and the Has Been Hotel soundtrack, there is no other soundtracks right now that have me in a deeper chokehold than that.
Oh my God, so valid, because I feel that on such an emotional level. And I think that's what makes Golden as the key piece in the film so awesome and so interesting. Because I read a lot of Rumi's like workaholicism as her trying to escape something that she felt she could not control.
Yep.
And the thing she could control was continually pushing to work and continually pushing this. I hate demons so much. If I'm constantly doing this thing, it'll take away this part of my identity and it'll fix me.
Yeah, which was imposed on her by her guardian, Celine.
Exactly.
Like, you do this, you'll be fixed, you'll be cured. And then what great part about this movie is it shows her that she doesn't need to be anything other than what she is.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so fun about Golden as a song is we see it go through multiple permeations throughout the movie based on what's happening with the characters.
Right.
Which I think is so cool. Like, especially for Rumi, the original lyrics that she writes breaks my fucking heart.
Oh my God. And then, like, after they do Golden, after they release Golden and they realize that the Saja Boys are demons, they start writing Takedown.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong, like, I actually have listened to Takedown while doing workouts in the gym, and it is very much a song that gets my blood pumping and actually makes me work a little harder, run a little faster on the treadmill. I fucking love that. It's so good. What about you?
I love that song. Like, I will say this, like, I love all the songs on the soundtrack. I have kind of, like, I work from home, so I love when I have something that I can play on. Like, I have one of those, like, little Bose speakers with Amazon Alexa, and I can be like, hey, Alexa, play the KPop Demon Hunters album.
Yeah.
And then, like, that'll be, like, my next few hours. And it gets me, like, into busy work because, thankfully, I actually just wrapped doing an entire conference in Germany from the US.
Thank God for that.
So being able to have that constantly playing this week while I've been able to, like, number one, make sure everything's going okay in Germany, but number 2, like get all this busy work done that's been like nagging on me that I haven't been able to touch. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. And I love listening to that song.
So
And Golden just makes me cry, but like everything makes me cry. So
well, you are a bit of a crybaby,
I
but
am
that's
a
why we
crybaby.
love you.
Thank you.
That's why we love you.
And that's why I really relate to Zoey.
Well, yeah, you are definitely Zoey coded.
I'm like, me too, girly. Me
you
too.
you are definitely Zoey coded. There's no changing that. Now, the voice cast for this film is absolutely stacked.
Oh, they're fucking awesome.
So we have Arden Cho, who plays
fucking love
Rumi,
Arden Cho.
who is the lead vocalist and obviously the leader of Huntrix. Now, the singing voice for Rumi is different.
Yes, that I did know.
That is, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, that's Ijai. That is
Yes.
Rumi's singing voice.
And I will say this, and people can correct me because I know it's one of the K-pop Demon Hunters, and I believe it's Rumi, that she originally had tried to be in K-pop groups.
I think so.
Like she'd shopped around and they essentially kind of just told her no. Like she didn't have the look, she didn't have this, she didn't have that. And she ended up becoming a writer for K-pop songs and a producer for K-pop songs.
Mhm.
And now she finally gets to be a K-pop vocalist
I love
on
that for her.
K-pop Demon Hunters. And I remember seeing that, and because I love hearing about like the backgrounds of these films. That was one of the things, besides you being like, girl, you need to fucking watch this. I saw that and I was like, oh, I like really love that.
I actually adore this Arden Cho because she's actually my age.
Yeah, I love Arden Cho.
She's actually my age, and she's an American actress, singer, and a model. And one of her big claim to fames is actually she's primarily known for playing Kira Yuki Mira in the 2011 MTV television series Teen Wolf.
That's what I was going to say. I was a huge Teen Wolf fan. So whenever I
Yep.
see Arden Cho in something, or honestly any of the Teen Wolf cast,
She's also been
I get really
she was
excited.
also in that live action adaptation of Avatar Last Airbender.
yes, she was this poor woman.
Yeah, and she was also in the television series Partner Track.
Partnered. I don't think I've ever seen that, but
Never
I
heard of
did
it.
love her in Teen Wolf.
Never heard of it.
She was one of my favorites of the newer characters on Teen Wolf.
Yeah. I mean, she's also been in Pretty Little Liars. She is Chicago Med. She was in a couple of episodes for. Like, she's done a lot of stuff that we know her from, that like live action, but this I believe is her first voiceover.
Yes, I believe so.
So that's pretty fucking cool. And then we have my personal favorites, Mei Hong, who I just met, still fucking geeked out over this, who's Mira, who does the visuals and is the main dancer of Huntrix. But she comes from a wealthy background and was considered the black sheep due to her rebellious nature. But Audrey Nuna is actually Mira's singing voice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I actually know a fun fact about Mira's voice actress as well. When she was first reading for the role, they actually kept telling her that she needed to make her voice deeper. And she like naturally has a deeper voice.
She does have that deeper husky voice.
And they kept like pushing her. They were like, this is going to be the huskiest of blah, 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 blah. And she just like so went into it. And she was like, yeah, people never believe that's not my actual.
She's actually
voice.
from South Korea too. Like
Yes.
she's been a model, actress, and artist. She's based in South Korea. She's from South Korea. She is most notably modeled for Marc Jacobs, Gucci, Eckhouse, Lata. Like that is who. And as an actress, she's actually appeared in High Maintenance, Hacks, and Tales of the City.
Fun fact, I did a marketing activation for Hacks. Shout out.
Yes. Now I'm gonna go back. So Kim Eun Jae is professionally known as Ijai, is a South Korean and American singer-songwriter, and this is Rumi's voice. She is she wrote several of the songs as well.
Yes.
For the soundtrack. And she is from Seoul, South Korea. So she's awesome. And then I'm going to talk about Audrey Nuna here, who is she's an American singer and rapper who's actually best known for her singles Damn Right and Comic Sans, which is featuring Jack Harlow. She is also known as Blueberry Cheeto.
I kind of love that.
I love this too.
I love this for her.
She's from
and
New Jersey.
I'd be willing to listen just because she's also known as Blueberry Cheeto.
And she's from New Jersey. And we love a tri-state girl.
Exactly.
We love a tri-state girl.
She's a local bestie.
So Ji Young Yu is Zoey.
Yep.
The main rapper, lyricist, and the Makinai of Huntr, basically like the really heavy-duty fighter. And Zoey is a Korean American who was raised in Burbank. Now, her singing voice is Ray Ami. Now, let's see. So she is from the actress, the voice actress is from Korea, South Korea as well. And she is actually won Best Performance in a U.S. Narrative Feature accolade at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Oh, hey.
Yep. She dropped out of her degree program at the University of Southern California to film the 2024 Amazon Prime Video original miniseries Expats, for which she earned an outstanding performance in a limited series nomination at the Gotham Awards. In 2025, she portrayed Megan, one of the main characters in Until Dawn, the horror film that takes place in the same universe as the video game.
Yes.
Now, that got mixed reviews, but she's Zoey, so fuck your mixed reviews.
Yeah,
She's
exactly. Who the fuck
best.
cares?
Fuck that. Now, Ray Ami is a Korean American singer, rapper, and voice actress, and she is her debut album was Foil, and later rose to prominence with the song Freak with Suburban in 2020. And she's also gone viral on TikTok like so many times for that song. So awesome there. Now, those are just the three main voice actors. Like
Exactly.
this cast is stacked with people, and all the like. Oh, I did not know that Lea Salonga provided Celine's singing
Yes,
voice.
she does.
I did not know that. Fuck you. If you don't know who Lea Salonga is, look it up. That woman is.
I love Lea Salonga.
I had the pleasure years and years ago. I think I was in the 6th grade of seeing her in Miss Saigon.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a school trip, and to this day, I remember that.
That must have been insane, especially because you got to see the original helicopter on the stage.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lea Salonga. I wish more than anything that
We're also talking about Mulan singing
Exactly.
voice. Hello.
that I could have seen her live in something, because I'm a big Broadway fan, and unfortunately I just haven't seen her live in person.
I have.
But I would absolutely
Granted,
love to.
I was 12.
Valid, but it still counts.
It counts.
But we love especially from my end, we love a Disney legend. We love you, Lea Salonga.
I also really do love the fact that every single voice actor in this film is Korean
Yes.
or of Korean descent.
They made sure, like, that seems, and I think that's what was so great about it too, was I feel like it was made with so much love
Yes.
and was so meticulously made.
yes.
Like, it's not like, and I'm not saying that any of these voice actors are bad. I'm just using this as an example. You very hardly see Japanese American voice actors being featured in the dubs for Hayao Miyazaki, for example. It's usually all white people.
Yes, but they also get like famous people to do it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, they don't really.
I mean, I'm not mad that Brad Pitt was the fucking voice of Howl.
Oh, no, not at all. But what I'm saying is,
Like, I'm not mad
I feel
about it.
like they put that over some of the more authentic pieces. Like Ponyo, for example. Like, I watched it
Liam
recently.
Nielsen.
But, like, we have Tina Fey.
Liam Nielsen.
I know, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, they only ever have white people on these casts. I don't think I ever see in any of those crawls, and I just watched Ponyo, anyone
love
that's
Ponyo.
I love Ponyo, that's actually Japanese. So I think it's really cool that KPop Demon Hunters went, oh, we're going to make sure that not only that our cast is being properly represented, which I think
Our country is also being properly
Exactly.
represented. Our history is being,
being
properly
properly represented.
Yeah, like even if they did take a few liberties,
Oh,
obviously,
of
'cause
course. All movies do.
as they do, and this is an original story,
Exactly.
but like I believe that they actually like put so much love, care, time. They even went so far as to research proper weapons that
they would have.
that they use, proper like historical things that were used in the old, like literally like the ancient days, the derpy blue tiger and the six-eyed magpie are
Yes!
actual things that were found on wood blocks
Yep.
to make fun of the aristocrats, which was the derpy blue tiger, and the six-eyed magpie, which represented the peasantry.
Exactly.
So, like, these are actual fucking things that were taken from Korean history, Korean lore, and put into this movie and made into this beautiful fucking tapestry that we get, along with all this fucking catchy ass music that literally will burrow into your brain pan and live there and just go, more. I need it again. Give it.
Not gonna lie, I think that's what I've loved about seeing folks who make content about K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, I have seen, and we're starting to go into this territory ourselves.
Yep.
If you guys haven't seen Jade's Conjuring Last Rites video, check it out.
Oh, you need to.
We're trying to get more into the video space. And one of the things I love is seeing these creators that I really admire, who love movies, who love animation, actually taking the time to dissect these things.
Yep.
And really building some really interesting educational content. Like, I wouldn't have known any of that just offhand.
No, it's true. I admittedly, even though I do pride myself on being someone that knows a lot about like lore of different cultures and educating myself on that kind of stuff, I admittedly don't really know much about Korean stuff.
neither.
I don't know their legends. I don't know their myths. I know more about Japanese.
Same.
I'm slowly but surely expanding my knowledge thanks to this movie, because it actually has sparked my interest where it's like, I need to know more.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so interesting. Like, for example, like my brother is very into Korean culture, Korean folklore. He actually really wants to visit South Korea. I was just talking to him about it when we went to Florida. And I keep telling him, I'm like, then watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like, you will love K-pop Demon Hunters, because they really just took a lot of time to develop this really beautiful piece of content.
It has.
And I think what I love, and I'm sure lots of people have pointed it out, I love seeing the way that they emulate classic Korean art style
Yes.
in a lot of the scenes.
Yes. Classic Korean art style. The backgrounds were
Yes.
definitely.
Like, I thought those were so gorgeous. And I'm a big, like, movie buff. Like, I will sit there, and especially when they're using, like, specific techniques, like matte paintings, or they're implementing certain types of art style. Like,
Mhm.
I love to see it. So I think that really just added to the beauty of the film and the authenticity of the film.
Agreed. And this is also one of those films that, like, when have you ever gotten a 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
Especially if you were like a straight to streaming movie, let alone an animated movie that
Thank
wasn't made by
you.
Disney,
And it's got a general rating, average rating of 7.8 out of 10,
which is really good.
which is great. And it's literally what they say using basically based on 8 different critics. Metacritic uses a weighted average, assigning the film a score of 77 out of 100 based on 8 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. The film has been widely noted as a cultural phenomenon by a variety of media outlets, many highlighting the film's soundtrack, the characters, the story, as well as the homages to anime and the representation of fandom in Asian cultures, being considered significant to its success.
Yes.
The film's popularity was described as unexpected and breakout, with several pointing out that its streaming success is similar to that of Disney's Encanto.
Which was incredible.
Agreed. It is an original universe, honestly, K-pop Demon Hunters, like, because, again, the writers have even stated, like, this is not fully accurate to Korean lore.
Yeah.
Like, we took some liberties.
Obviously, like, it's a movie, and it's like that's one of the things I liked about it. It almost read like an urban legend
A little bit.
because they took a lot of interesting things from Korean culture, and I think that's why people enjoy it so much.
I do have to agree.
Like, it's such a beautiful tapestry. But I think even beyond that, we've all been plagued by, like, God knows how many rehashes of things. God knows how many sequels Disney announced for the next 5 years instead of anything original. And then anything original they have done, they haven't promoted. Like, I'm really excited to watch Elio on Disney Plus, but they had no promotion for Elio when it went
None.
out to the movie theaters.
None. I didn't even know that it came out.
I know, same.
You want the honest God truth? I didn't even know it existed.
Valid. The only reason I knew it existed is because I watch Disney Media News like a crazy freak.
Because you're a Disney stan.
Exactly. So I know whenever they're going to release something. Same
Right.
thing happened with Turning Red. If we're not like, even if we're not talking about COVID, right? When you think about it, when they were making this movie,
Yeah.
no promotion,
None.
not even not including the COVID factor.
No.
So I think for a lot of us, we have, especially like animation fans, we have a lot of media fatigue
We do.
because it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
So to have something that's finally like really well written, it's not based off of an existing fairy tale. It's its own thing.
And let's also talk about the insane representation of a culture.
Exactly.
That does not get a lot of representation. And whenever it does, it's usually bad.
Yeah, I was going to say negative.
It's usually negative because of North Korea.
Exactly.
But we're, and then meanwhile, I think the biggest thing to ever come out of Korea, South Korea, since is Gangnam Style.
yeah.
That's like- that's like-
you're right.
That's like the biggest thing to come out of South Korea. And that kind of gave it a little bit of a oof. And that's how we get the K-pop because Gangnam Style opened up the door. Like Gangnam Style walked so K-pop Demon Hunters can run.
I fully agree.
But like if you guys have not seen this movie, you really should. We are obsessed with it. I can't wait for the next one. I hope they don't rush it.
I hope not to. Like, my personal opinion is this. I know some people get so frustrated when these things take so long, but I'm of the opinion that especially for something like animation, I would rather them take their time.
Yeah.
I'd rather them pay their animators properly,
Agreed.
give their animators the appropriate time to work on something, because we've seen what some of these Marvel graphics have been looking like in CGI because they're not paying their animators well. They're overworking their animators. They're outsourcing their animators.
Hey, Disney, take some fucking notes.
So, like, to see, I honestly, like, from how they've treated their animators thus far, how they've treated the artistry of this movie, I'd rather them uphold that versus being like, oh, we need to have it out in a year because everyone's going to forget about it. We won't.
No, trust me, we're not going to.
We won't.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. I absolutely love this movie. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I do. And it's become like my favorite little piece of happiness. And I love that a lot of people I care about really love this movie. And I must cosplay Zoey because literally her being told that she's too much by the demons really hit my soul. And
it resonates with every single person I know.
it resonated so hard because I literally had an ex tell me you're too much and you're too little. No one's going to love you.
Oh, too bad. So sad. Go away.
Exactly. Like quite literally that exact quote in that movie was what this man had said to me.
Okay.
And it just hit my soul really hard. So Zoey, I love you and I must cosplay you. And
Hell yeah.
thank you for making me feel seen and heard.
There you go. So for me, I'm definitely going to be cosplaying Mira. And I will be doing it respectfully because neither you or I
No.
are of South Korean descent.
Nope.
But considering the fact that when it comes to the fact that we are just doing this as a homage
Yeah.
to a movie that we identify with and we love, as opposed to going out and trying to make money.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to look like
No. Because I do have
Zoey.
several friends that work in the princess industry and they have been getting requests for K-pop and a few of them are actually trying to stick it, and these are the ones that need to be protected at all costs. They are trying to make sure that their K-pop performers, their K-pop Demon Hunter performers are of Asian descent,
as they should be.
as they should be. But not everybody looks like that. But for me, considering the fact that Mei Hong herself has actually requested me to do Mira, I have to oblige.
Agreed.
Also, on top of that, like cosplay is for everyone.
Exactly. And as long as you're being respectful, you're not trying to change anything about yourself to
No, I will not be doing
do that,
No.
then I think it's always
Anybody
okay.
can do it. Anybody
Exactly.
can do it. So on that note, check us out. We're going to be out and about. We're going to be talking about so many wonderful things to close out September and start officially Spooky Ookie season. If you have not been following us on our Instagram for Big Apple Bookworms, it's September, bitches. You know what we do every fucking
Hell yeah.
Every month we do, well, not every month, every year we do Big Apple Bookworms. So we will be coming to you with that. Check out the socials. Also, we will be releasing something extremely special on our YouTube tomorrow. So go check that out and we will catch you guys later. Say bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Say bye.
Bye.